to demand your money on the spot. Also, the hadith talks about covering the faults of the Muslims, not exposing them, especially a person that you know that he's not a person who always commit mistakes and violates the rights of others, like he do something like once every blue moon. This is the kind of people that we need to cover their faults. There is nothing wrong to advise them and to correct them. If the person took it to Islamic court, he is not committing sin by doing this. But it is better if a person covers the fault of the other Muslim. But if this person who used to the sin and he doesn't care, and by taking his case to the authority or publicizing his sin is going to stop him, going to be beneficial for him, this is a different case. Nevertheless, if he sees a person doing the haram, still your duty to forbid him or to stop him. And this is two different things between covering a person's fault and exposing the person's fault. There is nothing wrong for you to stop somebody from the haram they're doing, but this is different. So covering the sin, covering the faults of the Muslim, it is recommended, but does not mean that for you to close your eyes and keep walking. If you can stop him, stop him. If not, you can correct him. If you can advise him, you should advise him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had told us in Quran that help one another towards righteousness and do not help one another towards sin. Also, the hadith tells us about the reward that we get from Allah by assisting others. And you can assist your Muslim brother regardless, as long as it's not something haram. You can assist him about a worldly affair or something related to the akhirah. As example, you can assist a person who fixing his car. So this is something related to the dunya, but you're still going to be rewarded by Allah because you're helping your Muslim brother. Same thing about teaching him. If a person new in Islam and he teaches them their salah, so you are assisting them in something related to the hereafter. You be rewarded by doing this, and you will be getting a blessing by doing this. So it doesn't matter if you assist your Muslim brother with something related to the dunya or something related to the akhirah. Both of them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you for it. So you'll be rewarded according what you're doing for others. So from this hadith, we see the virtues of removing the anxiety of other Muslims. And also from this hadith, we see the encouragement of easing the burden of the destitute person, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us the reward of it in this life as well as in the hereafter. As for a person who's rich, he has the money, you don't have to give him a break because he has the money and he should pay it. Also the hadith, it shows you the virtues, and the hadith encourages that we cover the faults of the Muslims. As for people of Ahl al-Bid'ah, people who promote innovation in al-Islam, that those people should be exposed. Or people who take in the charity that belong to the general body of the Muslims, those people need to be exposed. Also that assisting the Muslims in any worldly things or things related to the akhirah and the deen, you will be getting a great reward from Allah, that Allah Almighty in return will be in your help and your assistance. Inshallah, we go to the next hadith. عن ابن مسعود رضي الله تعالى عنه قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من دل على خير فله مثل أجر فاعله. أخرجه مسلم. عن ابن مسعود رضي الله تعالى عنه قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من دل على خير فله مثل أجر فاعله. Translation. Narrated Ibn Mas'ud, may Allah be pleased with him, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying, he who guides to something good will have the reward similar to that of its doer. This hadith in the collection of Imam Muslim. Again, for those brothers and sisters on Chat Islam, as well as those brothers and sisters on Pursuit of Valuable Knowledge, if there is communication problem, please come to adlyonline.com or go to Ustream TV. You have the choice, or remain in the room. I try to come back again if we have a problem, inshallah, and the internet cut off. Now we break down the words man, who, dalla, inform, lead, guides, ala, towards, or upon. Khair. Khair means good. Falahu, then he will have. Mithl, similar or equal. Ajr, reward. فاعله فاعله, its doer. The sharh of the hadith. Whosoever leads others to something good, they will get a similar reward of the doer of this good. So the hadith shows us that leading to good will give you reward equal and similar to the reward the doer of that deed. Similar to the hadith that is saying man sanna sunnatan hasanatan fil Islam. Whosoever revive is sunnah in al-Islam, good sunnah in al-Islam, he will get the reward of it and the reward of whosoever do accordingly. Leading others or guiding others, it can be by pointing to them or talking to them or teaching them, making books, CDs. There is different ways that you can lead others. It can be directly or indirectly. That you can talk to them face to face or through a means of communication. And the word khair is a comprehensive term which relate to the good of this life or the good of the hereafter. Because the Prophet ﷺ said khair. So as example, if you lead somebody or advise somebody to plant a palm tree, you show him how, or you tell him about how beneficial or how rewarded, or you tell him about how to fix his car, or where he can go someplace to buy parts for his car in less price. So there is a good relate to this life and there is a good relate to the hereafter. And you'll be rewarded regardless which goods that you leading others to it. This hadith should be encouragement to all the Muslims that they trying always to lead others, set himself as example, good example, because sometimes you lead others by your own example. They will see that you fast on Monday and Thursday. So without telling them anything, they see from your action. They get to know that you are fasting. They may ask you, why are you fasting? So when these people start to fast, you will be getting equal reward. You can give classes to the people. You can send them Islamic magazine. You can email them an audio file of a class. So there's different ways to lead others. And since we're going to get the reward equal to the doer of it, So this is going to be a great encouragement for us that we always try to find a way how to inform others and how to invite others. Next hadith. عن ابن عمر رضي الله تعالى عنهما عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: من استعاذكم بالله فأعيذوه، ومن سألكم بالله فأعطوه، ومن أتى إليكم معروفا فكافئوه، فإن لم تجدوا فادعوا له. حديث again. عن ابن عمر رضي الله تعالى عنهما عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: من استعاذكم بالله فأعيذوه، ومن سألكم بالله فأعطوه، ومن أتى إليكم معروفا فكافئوه، فإن لم تجدوا فادعوا له. Translation. Narrated Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him and his father: if anyone seeks protection in Allah's name, grant him protection. If anyone begs in Allah's name, give him something. And if anyone does you kindness, recompense him. But if you do not have any means to do so, pray for him, i.e., make dua for him. Okay, we break down the hadith words, vocabulary. Man who استعاذكم, seek refuge, through you, billahi, with Allah, فأعيذوه, so then give him refuge, and man who سألكم, ask you, billah, with Allah, فأعطوه, then give him. ومن أتى, ومن and who أتى, brought or did, إليكم, to you, معروفا, something good, فكافئوه, then recompense him, فإن, then, لم, not, تجدوا, to find, فادعوا, supplicate, له, to him. Okay, the sharh of this hadith. The hadith came in different narration, different version. But basically, is all of them related to the same meaning, and some of them have additional words or sentences. But the hadith shows you the necessity of helping others, especially if they came to you in Allah's name. Does somebody have a difficulty or hardship and he came asking you protection, assistance, and he asked you in the name of Allah? So as a respect to the name of Allah, and for them asking in Allah's name, that you should do your best. As long as he asking for something lawful. But if somebody come and ask you, as example, and you know, for shelter or hiding, but he had committed a crime, and maybe by sheltering him or hiding him, that somebody else will be accused in this crime. So in a case like this, you shouldn't give the person protection or refuge or assistance. Somebody come and ask you to pay for a lawyer so he can get the property of somebody else. It's not his property. You don't help him and assist him. But somebody asking you to help you, to shelter him, to hide him, because somebody trying to get him for no just cause, this is a different story. Or asking you that you release him from jail because the only way he can defend himself is coming out and showing evidence and getting a lawyer, and you know that he is on the truth, you should try to help this person. And we do it if we have the means. We do it if we have the means. From this hadith also we understand that it is permissible to ask the people assistance or shelter or refuge in things which in their capacity. You don't ask a person, as example, to make you enter Jannah. You don't ask a person to make salah in your behalf. So you ask the people what's in their means. So if the person asks you in the name of Allah something that in your means, and what he's asking is lawful, you should do your best. Also, the hadith shows the permissibility of begging or asking in time of necessity. The hadith also teaches us that we should reward those who did good to us. In pursuit of valuable knowledge, please give me a mic check. Thank you. when somebody do something good to us, of course, I see you writing, I don't see you. Your text is good. Nice color. Okay. Islam teaching us that we be good to those who've been good to us. So if somebody did something good to you, try to send a gift. Try to say a good word. Try to show your appreciation. Okay? So the Prophet ﷺ wants us to reward the people who do good to us. But let's say that somebody did something good to us and we don't have the means to pay him back or to reward him or to show our appreciation. So the Prophet ﷺ is saying that you make supplication for the person. You make supplication for the person because this will take a place of the reward or the gift or praising him. All right, inshallah, I think we can stop